Hi everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Natalie. If this is the first time that you're watching my videos, I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share here on this channel, you can subscribe and share with your friends. So in this video, we are going to talk about this week's astrology forecast, which is January 22nd to 28th, 2024. So this is a really packed week. We have quite a bit of astrology movement energies that is happening up in the sky. We also have our first full moon in 2024, which is a full moon in Leo, and I'll do a separate videos to talk about it. Otherwise this video will be an hour long. I'll make and post that video later on. It will come out in a day or two, so watch out for that. It's a very dynamic and powerful fully packed full moon. Full energy packed full moon. So anyway, let's get into it. So this week on January 23rd, we have a transit happening. So Venus is leaving the sign of Sagittarius and entering Capricorn at 4:51 p.m. Hong Kong time or 3:51 a.m. Eastern time on 23rd. So adjust the time according to where you are in the world. It's quite different, this energy. I love how the signs are just, divinely arranged for us to allow us to experience all these different energies. Anyway, so Venus in Sag is a very different compared to Venus in Capricorn. So during Venus in Sagittarius, it's a sign that wants to do everything. It's ruled by Jupiter, so it's expensive. I want to do everything. I love everyone. And it might be a spending period of time where you're like, I want this, I love that, I want that, because it's Jupiterian, right? You indulge, you spend, and it's like, oh my god, I want it, but here comes a Venus in Capricorn and asking you, do you really need all this? Was it all worth it? What are you doing? We need to stop, we need to think, we need to come back and think carefully. Are we really spending all this money? How have your spending been? Maybe it was the holiday season and you go a bit wild. You have been spending, indulging, maybe a little bit too much. And during Capricorn season, you're looking at your bills. You're like, whoops, okay. Well, this month, I guess we're just going to eat beans, right? That might be it. And also, not dissing Sagittarius. Love Sagittarius energy. I'm a Sagittarius rising, okay, so I'm just dissing myself, but that's the truth about Sag. Sometimes we can be a little bit overboard, right? So here comes Capricorn energy to the rescue, right? Ruled by the sign, ruled by Saturn. Venus in Capricorn is traditional, it's a bit slower, it's a bit more selective, right? It's a bit more wanting things to really last long. Like maybe Venus in Sagittarius will buy like 10 fashion items because I love it, it's on trend, I want it, right? It looks so good on me. But then Venus in Capricorn is like, no, I just need this one thing because I know I can keep it for years to come. It will last me forever. I'm not chasing trend or anything. It's just something that is for me and I love it, right? So this is kind of the energy too. So you might find yourself doing that during Venus in Capricorn. Maybe perhaps you're going to return a bunch of stuff that you find out that, hey, you know what, I'm impulsive spending last month, so maybe I'm just going to return some of the stuff because I don't need it, right? This might be a time where you pay attention to your personal finance, right? But Venus talks about money, your personal finance. Maybe you're wheeling the energy back a little bit. Be more mindful about your spending this month. For some places, you are maybe doing some budgeting for the company or your business, you're doing taxes, so you're definitely having another look at your money matters, right? Venus also talks about things that you love to do, right? Indulge in food and everything, your habit, passion, right? Maybe this week you are during this transit, you're going to be a bit more selective. Something is really worth you to invest. You're gonna go in because it's worth it. You know there's a growth potential. Something that's just for fun, maybe you're gonna skip it, right? You're not gonna waste your energy. You're gonna be more mindful with how you dedicate yourself, your energy, and everything. Venus also rules relationships. So another good example is maybe during Venus and Sag last month, you are more out there socializing. You know, it's also the holiday season, so maybe you have been socializing, you have been networking, you have been, you know, maybe for the single people out there that's looking for love, you might be putting yourself out there to mingle, to create connection. Maybe you have created quite a few connections. And during Venus in Capricorn, it's the time to lock it down. It's the time to do the sorting, right? Maybe you're like, you know what? There's this 5 people I'm chatting with and making connection with, but are they all really worth my time and energy? Maybe it's time to seriously think about, first of all, am I just looking for fun, or do I want something long-term serious? And maybe it's time to figure that out. Maybe it's time to say goodbyes to those casual flings and get serious. Maybe you have someone you have in mind, whether you're seeing, you're dating, or whatnot. During Venus in Capricorn, this is time to take your relationship to the next level, deepening your relationships, your bond, whether you're single, asking someone out. Maybe this is you deciding to be exclusive with someone. Maybe for someone together, you're moving in, taking it to the next step. Maybe this is about deepening an existing bond, right? Whether this is romantic, or maybe this is a friendship, dynamic, working situation, partnership, right? That you are collaborating more. Maybe you are being more mindful with how you spend time. You're spending quality time instead of scatter your energy around and, you know, creating not so meaningful connection and relationships. So this can be like that. So definitely I love this energy for all of us. If you're finding yourself overwhelming, exhausting your energy because you're doing too many things, spreading yourself too thin, whether this is with people, with your relationship, with money matters, with the things that brings you joy, you're having 10 habits, passion that you're like not having enough time for all of them. During this Venus in Capricorn, it's time to reel it back, be more selective and mindful with how you spend this energy. And Venus will stay in Capricorn until February 16th, so use this transit wise. And on 27th, another important station is happening for all of us. Uranus, the last planet to station direct, is going to station direct today at 19 degrees in Taurus at 3:35 p.m. Hong Kong time or 2:35 a.m. Eastern time. So adjust the time according to where you are in the world. Your Taurus house, Uranus has been there for years, and Uranus has been retrograding for the past few months, and now Uranus is going to station direct. Whenever we have outer planets stationing, the energy is more potent. So definitely there might be some shakeups, there might be surprises, breakthrough, breaking news for us, whether this is at a collective level, you know, world news and all those stuff, or on a personal level, right? Your Taurus house. What is the house that is ruled by Taurus? Those topics might get a little bit shake up, right? You might experience some surprises, revelation, breakthrough today, or, you know, the couple days before and after. You know, that's when the energy is most potent. And in the sign of Taurus, this is about our Mother Earth, right? Uranus has been here since 2018. Well, long before that, we already know that our planet Earth is really asking us to be more mindful with all the resources, to pay attention to climate change and global warming, to do something about it. The way we are exhausting the resources supply chain and all those stuff is really, really, really leading the road to our own extinction. And so, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom here, but this matter is really close to my heart, and I'm sure to many people out there as well. Uranus station direct, who knows? Maybe there's some breaking news, whether this is good or bad, there's no good or bad, right? But there's simply changes. There's simply news, maybe surrounding with, the resources, climate change or whatnot, right? And Taurus also talks about finance. So watch out, stock market today, there might be some shake-up, there might be some up and down, and also in the next few days following, since the energy is most potent. So watch out for that, and definitely take a look and see which house is ruled by Taurus. Those topics might get shaken up just a little bit. And now that Uranus station direct, we have all planet direct. What does that mean? It's go time. It's green light. You might feel like things start to pick up its speed. Things might be moving faster. Things that you want to see take off, or things that you want to initiate, begin, might really pick up that momentum. You might feel more motivated to do something. You might feel like the energy kicks up and you're feeling inspired and motivated to get going. So that is a good thing, right? So use this energy while all planets are all planets are in direct. We're going to have this energy for the next few months, so don't waste it, right? Use it. I am always saying that's why we want to know what the planets are doing. We want to use this energy and not the energy use us. And lastly, on 28 we have these energies are going to be in the full moon in Leo video as well, but just to mention them lightly and quickly, we do have that Mercury Mars conjunction in Capricorn that will be that's coming on this whole week and being amplified during the full moon, but the conjunction will be exact today on the 28th. Watch out today. If I were you, I'm gonna retreat to my shell because Mars and Mercury conjunct, you don't want to have some important conversation here. You might see people pop up. Maybe this is you, maybe this is people around you, right? Mars is that aggressive, agitative, it can be impatient, it can be, that action-seeking energy conjuncting with Mercury. We might have some argument, we might have conflict, tension. But if we use it mindfully, in the sign of Capricorn, you can have very constructive conversation that can lead to something that will have a long-term potential. So if you have an important meeting regarding to collaborating with somebody, and maybe this is about you, let's say you want to announce something in your business or whatnot. If you use it mindfully, this energy can definitely be very helpful, because this is about or if you want to discuss something with somebody that have a long-term potential, or maybe there's a relationship, this might be a great time to do so. But you do have to be careful, because since they're conjuncting, there's a possibility of conflict. So as long as you communicate clearly with the other person, I think it will be okay. So use this energy wisely, right? We also have them, Mars and Mercury conjuncting in Capricorn, squaring the North Node and South Node. So who knows, maybe this conflict, this tension, if they come up, they are happening, they are fated for a reason, because a breakthrough is needed, maybe a breakup is needed, right? Sometimes energy comes up to create something that we think is yucky, that's not happy, that's not nice at the moment, but later on when we look back, we understand why this has to happen. It is to redirect us to something better that's more aligning for us in the long run. And in the sign of Capricorn, maybe you can't see why this argument, this fallout has to happen at the moment, but it has to, right? Squaring that fate of that note of fate. Maybe this is time for you to really let it go, even though it's hard, it's uneasy, it's uncomfortable, but it is leading you to something that's more aligned, to what is it that you truly desire in long run, because we have the North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, which is exactly that energy. And also that day, even though we have some tense energy happening, we do have a backdrop of supportive energy. We have Venus in Capricorn having a sextile with Saturn in Pisces, which is exactly a very good energy to have to balance off this tension, volatile energy that we have with that conjunction with Mars and Mercury. Venus in Capricorn having a sextile with Pisces, which Saturn, what did I just say? Venus having a sextile with Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn, is nice, because this is about getting serious, getting constructive with all those Venusian things, right? Like, okay, we have a fallout, I broke up with somebody, or something that's uncomfortable that happened, but hey, you know what? Venus and Saturn here is letting you know that, well, maybe this is to make space to build something that's even better in the long run for you. Maybe this is the time to look within to see, well, what do you really want in long run, so that you can go towards that direction, right? So I love this balancing energy that we have today as well. So this is what's happening this week. I know it's quite a lot. Now let's take a look at the message from the universe. So from the tarot card, we have, we have 5 of Pentacles, right? Definitely that energy of maybe feeling that you're not getting what you want, feeling a sense of lack, maybe even feeling not worthy. Like, can I really do this? This is what I desire, but can I really get it? I don't feel like I'm capable of reaching that goal, that desire that I truly want for myself. Feeling that maybe you're not being seen, supported, why is this not working out for me? I don't feel confident enough. I don't feel good, and so on and so forth. But then we have Justice, and we have the Strength, which is the major arcana of Leo, which is the Leo full moon energy here, right? This is about, yes, you might not fully feel ready, you might feel all those stuff I just mentioned, but the universe is like, no, it's time to wake up and see that you do have the full potential to reach whatever it is that you want. You have to believe and have faith first in yourself. When you have faith in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you have that inner strength and motivation, this is you sending out that message to the universe to say, I want this, give it to me, I know I deserve it, I trust myself. Then the universe is like, okay, since you trust yourself, I'm gonna help you, right? So this is that energy. So whatever you're going through, and know that this is not gonna happen overnight, right? Well, maybe for some of you it is, but this is about the long term. Again, we are in Capricorns, we're in Aquarius right now, which is also ruled by Saturn, right? But we have a lot of Saturn energy. This is about the long run, right? This might not be an easy road, right? To bring back your sense of self-worth and that feeling of lack back up to feeling not like that, right? It won't happen overnight, but slowly and surely, if you continue to put that trust and faith and continue to put the work in, you're gonna get it, right? So this is that energy for all of us. And then from the Moonology deck, we have, oh my God, we have that last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more, right? This is what I just mentioned as well. And this is also that Leo energy, listening to your heart space, right? Sometimes when the Leo energy is not being used wisely, it's just roaring out, being a little bit dramatic, over the top, right? Impatient, I want this, but here's the energy. Tone it down a little bit, come back to your heart space to listen instead of just going out just yet, right? We're in Aquarius season, and then we have the full moon in Aquarius. Be real, right? This is the energy. Be real with yourself. Be real with what is it that you truly want, right? There's no such things of wanting too much or feeling that sense of lack. I know we can be, because of so many different limiting beliefs, the construct, you know, how we're brought up, the society and all that. But this is the time where you need to believe in yourself. If you don't even believe in yourself, how can the universe believe in you? How can others believe in you? And for some people, maybe this is a 6-month process. When we have our full moon in Aquarius in 6 months in the Leo season in summer, maybe that's when everything will take shape and come to fruition. Be patient, right? I know fire energy doesn't like patience. I know, myself included. I'm a Sag rising, but we need that. And lastly, our oracle card, fork in the road, which is quite resonating as well. Some of us are feeling we're in a crossroad. We want this, we want that. We feel like we need to pick, or we feel like we're at that, you know, north node, south node squaring, right? Really asking, what is it that we truly want and desire in our life? Maybe perhaps one area of our life, or in life just general. Something gotta go, something needs to change, right? Something's gotta give. And what is it? How can I choose? Right? This is about not scattering your energy, but coming back. Use that Venus and Capricorn energy to come back, to be more selective, to come back in your heart space. That full moon Leo this week, right? Maybe perhaps the world, the holiday season and everything that's been happening is making us feel a little bit everywhere and not being grounded, right? I know, and I'm sending you all so much love, but together, when we come back to our heart, to sink into our heart space, to listen to our heart, we will know the answer within, right? I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment below, connect with me, and I am sending you all so much love. Watch out for that full moon video that will come up. And if you want to work with me, if you're interested, I do a lot of types of reading. I do all kinds of astrology consultation, akashic and tarot reading. I do energy healing, reiki energy healing. So if you want to work with me, the description box, you will find my information. Connect with me on Instagram. I do post more updated stuff there. Sometimes I have events. I'll try to post more here as well. And thank you for stopping by. Sending you all lots of love. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you next time.